Hey everyone, it's Delta. Welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play series called The Sky City. So today I've got a more of a gender-filled episode. I've got some things written down that I want to actually go complete, and this episode would be more of a completion of other tasks that I have to complete, little cleanups every now and then. Because I seem to start a fair bit of tasks that are not 100% done or complete yet. I've just been waiting on this little tiny little bit that I'll eventually get around to, and I think this is the episode to kind of work on that. In my last episode, if you do remember, I talked about my XP farm. I did a couple episodes on it, and my underwater railway thing. What's the name? I did a fair bit of episodes on that, and I kind of said I won't do any more episodes for a bit. But I have some good news. I've mostly done, nearly complete the XP farm room, along with an enchantment room as well, which we'll go down and show you now. So like I said, it's almost done. Final touches, because some little touches left to do, and then it's done. But yeah, so no more main episodes, I guess, will be on it. This will be probably one of the last ones about building it, and what are my plans. I've started doing this track here. It's not the best. I'll give you a little demo. I did some searches on the wiki. I don't know, I haven't really looked at other people's work and what they've done, but I've been told that every 38 blocks a powered rail should be placed as the most optimum usage of powered rails and all that jazz. And yeah, it's taking me, I don't know, it seems slow. I don't know if I can go faster than this or not, but I haven't done all the powered rails. I haven't bothered counting them out yet. As you can still see, I've still got some more mining to do with the sides of the walls and whatnot. But it's getting there eventually, and eventually I'll have a nice clean cut tunnel that goes along here. That'll lead to my second or alternate base. This is my, I guess, base towards and in the new terrain, so it's in the 1.0 terrain, which includes the actual mob spawner itself, the XP farm itself. So yes, it's a base around there, so I'll have a little episode on possibly some more stuff around the base. I want to do a potion room, and I'll probably do it down here as well. So yeah, so we've got some stuff to do down here. It's not completely 100% done. Done some more enchanting as well. So yeah, we'll look at that now. So that's where my old staircase was. We've got a new staircase now. And this is so I could access it better, I guess. But here we go. So it's nice and clean. It uses a lot of wool because I have now been inundated with a lot of wool. And if you remember in my last episode, it literally was a cobblestone tube that went around with some iron fences and whatnot around it. That's all you saw. But now I've cleaned it up a fair bit. It's quite nice. Like I said, it's not 100% done yet. I want to replace some of these torches with glowstone or some alternate lighting. I don't like to use torches too much. But yeah, so I think it looks quite nice. It looks a bit of a contrast to what I've done normally with my sandstone and wood. I still use some sandstone to accent some parts of the build. Yeah, it's pretty good. So as this setup here, I'll turn it on easy. So in my last episode, if you do remember, I did use a kind of semi-complex water system setup. Sorry about that. It just popped something up. So I used a semi-complex water system to, I guess, get the spiders in. The spiders didn't seem to be wanting to get in here. Let's check it. It's on easy. Yeah, it's just taking a while to spawn. They come down here and get pushed along, and you can see there. We can now open this door. So this is the door. The spiders will come down now. It's fairly basic, so straightforward. This uses a lot of the ones like DocMs and Ethos. I watched a video on it, and then kind of did my own little stuff with it. I could incorporate the mob store with the buttons when you press the button and whatnot, but I'm fine having two separate buttons. So the spiders come down here. They eventually glitch together and get stuck together up underneath this bar here. And when that happens, just wait for a bit for it to happen. Sometimes it glitches around like this and it annoys me. So eventually they get stuck up here. Sometimes it can be instant, sometimes it can be a while. I'm not too sure why this happens or why it doesn't happen or whatnot. So They'll come eventually. Maybe these new mobs will come. But yeah, so they will come through. I'll block off the new mobs. They get crushed. Items get so they lift up now. Items get dropped, so we'll drop short now. So the gate's closed down the bottom, so they can't get in. We now have a crusher. This crusher runs on a time with 13 repeaters on the max setting, and we now one punch them all. And to collect those items down there, we simply go down here and pick them up, and we've got a nice lava lighting just to kind of accent it. And we get up by press click like that, and we put away our loot. We'll just turn off the mobs now. So nice and simple. Put away our loot, and I've got a fair bit, as you can see. This is just some of the wool I've been using. A lot of the wool went into the actual design itself. I've got more string, more wool, and whatnot. So a fair bit of done work has been put into place, and as you can see, it transitions into a black wool setup, and that's because I wanted to have the enchantment room have different colors, so more black. I thought I could fade it in, so there, it looks cool. Got some nice chests and storage area. In this enchantment area, it's based off ethos or whatever design, where he has a pressure plate over here, and that makes it a higher level. So for now, if you place a tool in here, you're going to see it slightly lower levels. So far 10 and 11, 12 being the highest, 20 at the max. But if you step on that pressure plate and load all of them down, you should see a lot higher now. 22 already, 26, 31 and whatnot. So it's a level 1, so if you want lower levels or higher levels, you can muck around, and it works quite easily. Very simple wiring and whatnot. So I've done some enchantments. I've got a this new pick here that I've done. It's 9 efficiency pick 2. That's pretty basic. I had a my first ever enchantment was a efficiency 3 on a diamond. That was at level 30. I then did a level 42 with a diamond, so I'm thinking much more, but I actually got the exact same thing. So I got an efficiency 3 on a diamond. I wasn't too happy that I got the exact same thing with 12 extra levels more, but I don't know, it's fine. And we've got a new one over here, which is the efficiency 3 and fortune 2, and that was on a level 30 if I'm correct. So yeah, I'll be using that for all my resources. And these are some of the resources besides the pistons and also the slime balls that I've got just around the area, just within the abandoned mine shaft. So a fair bit of diamonds, some gold. A lot of the gold went into making these power rails as well. I got some redstone and iron. So I thought I would just quickly show you behind the wall here. So we've got a little piston thing set up so we can get behind. And as you can see, we have our wiring, and I've got a little farm here just so I can get some bread, so I can get some food to kill these mobs. So it's a bit complex. There's probably a video on it. I watched a video, kind of went on my own direction to a degree, and did some of my own stuff with it. And it works perfectly fine. It looks, like I said, it looks complex, but it's pretty easy to understand. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm really happy with the step so far. Like I said, level of glowstone will be added to get rid of these torches around every now and then. And yeah, it's pretty good. So my enchantment room and my XP farm will be here alongside my potion room that I eventually want to add. So yeah, so we'll go back to the main base. Okay, we are back. So this is my actual main base, as most of you will know. But as you can see, it's quite boring around here, and I wanted it just to make it look a bit prettier. And that said, I want to do not too much. I don't like doing random bits of mock, with my air quotes again, mock furniture. So I'll do some here. I don't want to do 2 lots because I just find it that it's kind of useless, and I'd rather have more useful things in here. But I plan to maybe put a little picture frame up over now. Picture frame, have a little table and chair set up. It look pretty cool. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's actually raining right now, so if you go to bed, it should be a nice and beautiful sunny day in the morning. So there's a fair bit of stuff I want to do in regards to cleaning up the base. Most of it's got to do with the wool. That wool probably won't be done this episode. But like I said, this main base is just too bland and too stock standard for me. I want to add some stuff, maybe a chest every now and then. Chests are pretty good, I guess, for just having a random storage every now and then. Want to do some more aesthetic and more functional stuff. So functional, I really need lily pads, and why? Because every time I go to in and out of my my underwater base when I'm already at the ground level, I have to walk through that water, and it takes ages. So I want to get some lily pads so I can kind of jump around or walk around. That as well. I want to start finishing off my chest area. My chest area is one of the most completed areas, but it's still missing all my chests that I wanted to add along the walls. And I wasn't too sure if I want to change out these back things for glowstone or not, or just keep this kind of weird look. But yeah, so we want more chests to be put in here, and these labels to be completed. As you can, when I'm finding an item, I roughly know where it is, but if I don't, I have to go through every single chest like this just to find it. And I have random bits and bobs, like you'd probably find the exact same thing in the next chest along or whatnot. And my goods chest is full of just random stuff. I really need a chest dedicated just to redstone or just to other stuff. And I have more resources of redstone and diamonds in my enchantment room base. About 1/3 of a stack of diamond, a couple stacks of redstone. That's so I can do enchanting and potions down there if I need to. But yeah, so I need some chests. I need some other stuff as well to put in here. But first of all, I want to find some lily pads. So we will go roughly in the area where our enchanting base is. We'll go above on sea level like we did in the previous episode. So I'll meet you guys down there. Okay, so we made it out here. These pillars, one over there, if you can see it, in the distance, and one over here represent where my base was around here. So I originally had one right here, and this represented the abandoned mine shaft. So directly underneath us would be our XP farm, pretty much. Or maybe further bit over a bit, but yeah, pretty much straight under here will be it. I probably might actually eventually plan to make a surface access, so I can get in and out from above and whatnot. And here, the other pillar over here represents my my one for the TNT glitch base thing, where I had to use it to see where I was and whatnot. So we'll go look at that soon. So I need as many lily pads as we can get. And the reason why I have to come out all the way over here, despite my base being in a pretty much the swamp biome, is because mine's a pre 1. or 1.7 seed download, whatever, terrain generated, so it doesn't have lily pads. And so I have to come out to 1.0 terrain, or the newest terrain, and collect the goodies of lily pads. So I'm going to be using these quite well, and hopefully I'll have a couple of branches going off, so I don't have to go directly to the shore. I can go to Mother Base and whatnot. And eventually I will be having a second access, probably with another piston elevator, to my Sky City, somewhere maybe along the lines of near my actual access hole for the underground water base. That's just so I can get in and out of the base without having to go all the way around like I've been doing right now. So we'll go check out this TNT pillar. There, I'm getting my words messed up today. So the TNT pillar, we'll go check that out now. We should have, we'll get some more maybe soon. Those little pads, and there's plenty around here. So yeah, so we'll check this out. So I made this. If you had not seen my previous episode, I made this because this is the most flattest ground around here, and I use this TNT glitch down here. Let's clay the TNT, so I can see roughly where the abandoned mineshaft was. So, just getting my bearings. Where am I, to be honest? So, the other pillar is over there. I've just completely lost myself in this. Just let me find me 2 secs. Okay, so I completely disorientated myself. The pillar was right there, which has been hidden by some trees. But anyway, so we want to look towards that direction. So towards over here. So it's kind of hard to see, but this massive lot of abandoned mineshaft is the one that I've been using to get my XP. So we're gonna I reckon modify this setup so I can actually see it a tiny bit better. So 2 secs. Okay, so I just swung it around. There's a massive ravine over there, but as you can see, there's kind of this light patch over here. Not this patch over here, but this one over here is my currently explored um, abandoned mineshaft area. So that's pretty cool. So we'll see that. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly grab the rest of the lily pads and make my way home. And yeah, we'll start implementing the lily pads. Okay, so we're back at the my base, and so what I want to do is this is the actual access port here. If I can get down, I want to not put it right next to it just in case I move a tiny bit, but maybe just there. And we have enough to make a path straight to the edge of the water, which is good. Because right now it's really frustrating. So I got a fair bit just in case I needed some more later on. But right now this looks really dodgy, and it's just gonna have to do until I actually put a proper access in. So the actual hole's over here. It's a bit off-centered, but it's fine. So when I get up, can't do that. You can come up from below. No, you cannot. So that's enough, and then yeah, so we just walk over to the base because right now I'm just swimming and it takes forever. So that's one thing done already. It doesn't look the most flash, but we will eventually make a proper access, like I said, back to the ground, the base over here, or up into that area there. So I guess we move on to the next agenda. By the agenda, that's what I want to do, more flashy stuff around my home base. Like I said, get some pictures and tables set up, maybe even we'll muck around with that now. So we'll see you up there now. Okay, so I thought, seeing my lovely favorite rose sign is over here, we could muck around. We'll put a painting up, maybe see how we go. So these paintings are just the stock standard pictures that come with Minecraft. That's a fairly big one and actually cover the wall quite nicely. I will eventually change it, and that's actually the right size that I actually wanted it, because I'm going to be eventually putting a different picture over there. I wanted to do a fireplace, so I'm going to eventually Photoshop in a fireplace there with some lovely upholstery and whatnot going around it, and actual furniture coming. So my Minecraft is glitching out a bit now. Just a bug where you press two keys at once and you can like walk sideways without pressing anything. So anyway, off that bug. So now I want to set up some little tables set up maybe. So when I bring my my guest over, doesn't fit nicely. Maybe I'll push it one back. But yeah, just little bits like this I wouldn't mind just doing, and I'm not sure how this will look. I may have to change it. I wonder if it would look better if I had 4. So just move it like this. For now, that's how it's going to be. That's how it's going to be for now. But like I said, I wanted to do some more, and this is glitching again. This picture is going to be perfect for the actual photoshopping. So I'll Photoshop in a nice fireplace, so it can look all pretty, and so we can see out the outside. I'm not too sure if I could add any other pictures. Maybe we're going to add one above my bed. Nice double bed. And I want maybe 2 like that. That'd be perfect. But like I said, I'll muck around and get some nice pictures in. I don't want to have just the standard one. I want to muck around with my own. So that one's then to be perfect for you actually. So I'll muck around. There we go. Got it. So that's nice and perfect. Like I said, I'll change it. So yeah. So on to the next item. So the bridge over there. We'll go to the bridge now. Okay. So this bridge over here. I wanted to. Ooh, let me fell off the edge then. I wanted to do similar setups where I have the supports coming down, like you can see over there in the distance, down on each of these sides. So I've done it before in the past. I probably won't do a video on it too much because you guys have probably seen it already. But pretty much what I do is on the far sides like that, I find a right distance. I'll probably count the same as the other ones down, and have like this and like this. Remove the side part so it doesn't connect like that properly, and we have some supports, and I'll go all the way up to where I need it to be. So what I'll do, because there's been a video already on this in one of my worlds already, it's not my world, in this world already, sorry, I'm going to just quickly skip ahead and we'll have it all done. Okay, all done. So that's good. With the magic of editing, it's all done. So it's kind of a weird episode. This one is more of a complete and tick off the to-do list thing. Not so much of the actual doing it, it's more about the actual ticking off. That's fine, like, so I really need to get this stuff done, and it's really kind of bothering. So now you get to see the steps and progresses of my world becoming a lot more cleaner, a lot more flowing, I guess, in terms of the aesthetic features I include in each thing. But yeah, so that's all done. Now on to the next one. So I want to do the chests area, and I may need to collect some more wood for the chests. We'll see how many chests we can build with the wood that we have, and we'll go for it. Because it's really, I don't know, frustrating me that I don't have a lot of chest space, and I'm just kind of cramming everything into the one area. So I think we're definitely going to need some more wood. I'm always running out of wood, so I might have to make a tree farm, like I said I would do eventually. So we've got 16 chests. That should do us fine for a bit. So I want to do some chests on the wall here, and what I'll have to do is I'll have to replace each block here with some stairs, and that's so I can open the top one. So we can open them all three like that, and I want it to it's glitching again, Minecraft, and do the exact same. So right here, and I've already used 12 chests just there, so I'm gonna have to collect some more wood, and we're not gonna do all over the place. Maybe another lot here, and that'll be maybe some crafting tables there in the corner, maybe, and just depending on what we can do. We'll see how it looks and see how it feels, and we'll go from there. We want obviously more chests along here. These chests will be for the items that we collect here. Just want to do that. So there'll be more along the sides and some along this back wall here, maybe, possibly. So I still haven't decided what I'm doing yet over here, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So it won't be very long. Okay, so I then collected a fair bit of wood, nearly I think 4 stacks of wood. Now I've got 2 left. So a lot of these chests on the side, so these couple over here and those over there, maybe the ones at the back, these will be for the big stuff, like all the cobblestone. So all the stuff that I don't really need so much, like dirt, cobblestone, maybe gravel even. Possibly some other stuff, maybe like coal. Depends on what I need it for. But yeah, mainly those big lots of ones. So a lot of the resourceful ones, a lot of blocks. So we probably also want sandstone as well in there. So those will be the other ones, and then ones in the middle. These will be ones that I use more. So maybe redstone, food, all my gold, diamond, what have you. So we'll split them all up soon. I might chuck everything in these chests over here maybe, or do something like that. And then we can start naming them and whatnot. And yeah, so these N ones are always for coal. Besides that, it has got coal on it. So I like to keep those N ones, these down here, all full of coal. One of them has coal, and I know that. This one, so we can get that out. But yeah, so we'll eventually split it up into what's what, and yeah. So we'll, I guess, start now. I don't want to do a whole lot of on camera. Maybe I can step in every now and then on camera, but yeah, it's quite boring stuff, and it's quite, all it is organization, and by the end we should have a finished product. So 2 secs. So for those wondering how I'm actually going to be doing the setup for the chest itself, so this is my sign setup, and it'll be something similar around the whole joint, including up here, where we have 1 direction and 2 directions. So over here will be cobble, stone, cobble, nothing yet in here, and then cobble in here, and nothing yet in here. And that'll repeat itself, so I have to do over here and whatnot. So yeah, I do have more cobblestone stocks in this. It's down in my mines. I'm not too sure if I should bring it up yet. I've got plenty of storage if I do need to bring it up. So I'm thinking about bringing it up maybe, but yeah, so, and same thing will happen up here. We'll show you a better demonstration over here. So tools are going here. I've got buckets and whatnot, and coal will be in here, and coal will be in this chest down here. No coal yet. But yes, that's how it's gonna go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna complete this setup, and we will be back. Okay, so everything is now done. Done in terms of all of the resources in here have now been organized. I still have resources outside in other little bases every now and then, like my abandoned mineshaft base, my original base, and some other chests every now and then. So it's not all together, but most of it's together. So I guess we'll go over it through now. I still have a fair bit of chests left over, like these ones over here, and some over here and whatnot. But yeah, so I have my general sand, glass, some sandstone. I don't really have much left. I have to get more, and the rest are empty. And on each end we have coal and whatnot, so down there as well. Moving into the middle, we have our tools. I've just organized them roughly in how much usage they've got left on all of them, and my enchanted tools are down here. We have wood, so there's some wood stuff over here. We have tools, so food, that's food over here, and there's some general food that I've got, including spider eyes. You know, they're all food as well. Some wool, so our wool's here, and what's good about this as well, that I can also access the dyes, and the dyes are behind here. I've got plenty of white wool in my actual abandoned mineshaft base, so I'll have to put that in there as well. So I've got some redstone. I will put my repeaters, pistons, everything that's activated by redstone in here. I've also got rails as well in here. Like I said, I've got more resources in other parts of my bases as well. Some more rare stuff, so this is all my diamonds and my gold and iron and whatnot. I really need to get some more resources, so I'll be doing some more strip mining soon eventually to get more resources. So again, we have coal in the end, nothing special. We have another stuff over here. I need more glowstone. This is an empty chest for now as well. It's got nothing here. We have miscellaneous stuff, so we have books, just random stuff that I haven't put into an actual category yet. And on this side, we have tree and plant stuff, so this is all nature stuff, I guess. Dyes, that's what we saw before. We have a category just for buckets, because I had so many buckets, I don't know why. I think I lost some and then found some, but we have a fair bit. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think I've even got more in another part of my base as well, so we'll have to get that. And I haven't fixed this one up here, but that'll be done soon. And then we have pretty much chests dedicated to cobble. We've got more cobble than that, obviously. Some stone stuff. And the rest of these are just empty. And then we go over here. We have some dirt, and we have some gravel. That's pretty much it. That's all I've got so far. I've got some more, like I said, more on other bases that I'll pull together eventually and have it nice and organized. But yeah, so it's adequate storage for now. I may need more later on, but this wall is now left blank, which is great. So I can do some stuff over there other than chests, which we'll see eventually soon, I guess. But yeah, so that's another thing checked off the list. So yay! But anyway, that probably brings it to the end of the episode now. Anyway, it's been a nearly 30-minute episode if my memory is correct. But yeah, so it's more of a checking off episode. This is more of a Christmas tidy up special, I guess. Not really a special because it's mostly content that's wrapping up some other plans of mine. So now my test area is done. I've got some my home base is getting all prettier with my paintings and whatnot. Hopefully by the next episode you'll be able to see the actual custom paintings done. The bridge is now complete. Got some of my lily pads, and so it's all good. So yeah, it's pretty much the end of the episode. Just want to say special thanks to everyone who has subscribed. My channel's going quite well. Nearly 80, 90 subscribers already, so we're hitting near the 100 subscriber mark already, which is fantastic. I do have some big plans in the future in general, not directly aimed at my 100 subscribers special. A lot of my time has been going into these big plans, so it might be part of the 100 subscriber special. I'm not sure, but anyway, watch out for big plans coming out soon on this channel itself. So that'd be quite good. And yeah, I forgot to show this as well. So I've got my arrows and my zombie and some misc stuff down here. But anyway, so that's So anyway, big thanks for everyone. Happy holidays for the holidays coming up very soon. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Delta out. See you in the next episode. Bye.